I've often taught that having good intentions is not sufficient. You have to act on them. Is there an exception to that? Shalom, my friends. Yes, that is my topic for this week. Good intentions. When are they enough? What led me to think about this began with a story I read about a black man in Virginia in the 1940s. Unfortunately, I was not able to look up his name. But he ran for Congress at a time when there was obviously segregation in the American South. His son, also someone whose name I could not find, his son asked him if he thought he could win election to Congress. And his father said, "You have to be kidding. White people are not going to elect a black man to Congress." So the son asked his father, "If that's the case, why are you running?" And the father's answer was, "So that someday you will have a chance to be elected to Congress." The aspiration of the father became a potential achievement for the son. This reminded me of a biblical story. King David wants to build the temple in Jerusalem, a house for God. And in the book of Samuel, God tells David, "No, you will not be the one to do so." And in the book of Chronicles, we get the reason why. "You have been a warrior. You've spilled a lot of blood. You will not be the one to build a house for me. Your son, Solomon, instead, will be the one who builds God's house in Jerusalem." Solomon built the first temple in Jerusalem. But in the book of Kings, when Solomon is about to build the temple, he says, "My father David wanted to do this. He was told not to. But God said to him, 'You did well to have this in your heart.'" In other words, your good intentions matter to me. This does not contradict what I like to teach, that good intentions are not enough. It's simply the other side of the coin. And here is what I mean. When it comes to doing for others, other people, good intentions are not enough. The starving man needs food now. Work out your motives on your own time. Good intentions don't satiate his hunger. But when it comes to God, good intentions matter. David wanted to do something for God. God told David, "You're not the person for this job, but you did well to have the desire to do it for me." When it comes to God, desire, what is in your heart, means a great deal. You can do far worse than to have God look in your heart and say, "You did well to have these intentions in your heart." So that's where I'm going to leave it this week, my friends. But I will invite you, as I always do, to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on my face. It appears right over there. Or have a look at the video I released last week. Its icon appears right over there. As ever, until next time, Shabbat Shalom.